Let's head across to Neeraj to find out how exactly the closing is panning out. And Neeraj, for a change, we can call this a stable day. A closing above 10,400 is not bad.
Yeah, so you would have been disappointed at the start of the trading day because we started off really high and then came off. But yeah, this is not bad. 138 odd points for the Sensex, about a third of a percent for the Nifty. And at 10,399, you're closing above that 100-day moving average levels of 10,388, 10,392, to that range of 10,375 to 10,400. So we're closing above that range, which is pretty good. Nifty Bank, though, not really buoyant, just about making ends meet, so to say. The mid caps and the small caps have recovered a little bit from the lows of the day, and the market breadth would have probably converged, or at least shown signs of converging at close, and we'll get that chart up a bit later on for you. What's moved today? It's been singularly IT, which is carried as an index the way it ahead. So TCS, HCL Tech Mahindra, Infosys, but the heavies are participating on the gaining side. ITC, SBI, Reliance Industries are all helping. And when you have private banks like Yes, Kotak and Axis also marginally in the green, you know that there is enough support coming in from the banking space, even if it is not driving the moves. What's not done well? Sun Pharma, 6.5% lower. Though I must admit that there's probably no known fundamental reason for this. It's happening all on the basis of the halal inspection, but nothing known as yet. Some pressure on Tata Motors yet again, so about 1.5% lower. Bajaj Auto 2 down. Slightly in trade. So autos haven't had a good day, and that continues really. Tata Motors DVR2 about 1% lower. This pack continues to face headwinds. But what about the broader end of the spectrum, Navneet?
Definitely underperformed the benchmark indices, Neeraj, but there were a couple of stocks which did well. So let me start off with EIH Associated. That was the one which showed strength throughout the session, and it's closed with upper circuit 20% higher for EIH Associated. 519 is where it's closing. Schneider Electric was the other one where multiple block deals happened and almost 3% equity change ran, and that was the reason why stocks surged, finally closing with gains of around 8.5%. You also had a D-Mart that surged about 4% in today's trade, almost 5% actually, closing at day's high. So a good day for D-Mart. And remember, the gains have come in the second half of the trading session. Among the banking pack, you had IDBI Bank, which saw good recovery in today's session. So 6 to 7% higher for IDBI Bank. In fact, it has closed around the day's high mark for that counter as well. The mid-cap IT pack, in fact, the entire IT pack was strong today, which outperformed. But the mid-cap IT companies from the likes of NIT as well as Mindtree were up and about, registering good gains. A good day for the entire space. Other than that, there was a recovery seen for Ajanta Pharma at a time when Pharma pack was a little weak. In fact, Nifty Pharma Index was your top sectoral loser also. Look at that counter. That's closing with gains of almost 2.5% around the day's high mark. Motherson Sumi has been falling post its earnings. In fact, for the month of February, the counter is now down nearly 14 to 15%. So the weakness continued there. Some bit of profit booking seen for stocks like Steel Authority, which has been surging in the recent past, and also not a good day for TV today, which slumped nearly 5 to 6% today, Neeraj.
Well, so on balance, you have to say that it's turned out to be a good day on close. Let's bring up the market breadth for you very quickly, and there is a likelihood that there might be some attempt at convergence. No, actually, no, I stand corrected. Though it was 1:2 in favor of the declines, now about 2:3. So it's improved ever so slightly, but has improved a bit. And the volume should come up on your screen as the final thing that we want to display. And again, lower than what we've traditionally been used to in the month of Jan. Higher than yesterday, but at 28,000, not really above the 30,000 mark. The BSE volumes continue to remain lower. NSE FNO you would expect to be high. Anyways, penultimate day to expiry, you would probably get that as well. On balance, above the 100-day moving average, good news.
I think that's a positive sign, and also closing above the mark of 10,400. The options data has been suggesting 10,300 was also a very crucial mark where a lot of put writing has taken place in the last two sessions. But let's see, I think 150 points here and there from current levels looks like where the expiry can take place.